master. Self-mastery. That's what makes everything else in life easier. So you can't teach somebody, in my belief system, you can't teach someone to be more successful until you teach them emotional intelligence first. So a lot of people will come to me and say, hey, Jen, I want to bring my product to market. Can you please teach me how to do it? And I say, I absolutely can teach you how to do it. But first, I'm going to teach you how to be the best version of yourself. Because if you're the best version of yourself, getting your product to market and sustaining it at market is going to be so much easier, right? Because you're going to have adversity. You're going to have a lot of no's. You're going to have some stressful moments. But if you're the best version of yourself, you can handle all of that adversity so much better, so much more effectively. And when people say no, you're going to learn how to turn them around to make them say yes. Because your energy is going to be so contagious that you're going to sell them something and they're going to leave and they're going to be like, what did they just sell us? The people around us are going to be like, I don't know, but I want to go have drinks with that person because they were so much fun. Because it's your energy that people are buying into more than your idea. So the most successful people in the world work on themselves first every single day. And by the way, from this moment forward, when I say success, I want you to know my definition of success. People who wake up every day excitedly passionate about living the life that they are intentionally creating. It's not necessarily the title that they have or the money in their bank account. And yes, I believe that abundance is really important because it helps give back to others who can't yet help themselves. But when I say success, it is not just exclusive to a title or money in a bank account, but how they are living their life blissfully, happily, intentionally, creating the lifestyle that they've decided to create. Because once you master yourself, you master your life. Like I just said, all the other stuff's easy to learn. Most people want to skip this part, though. Most people are like, no, I don't want to do that self-introspection stuff. I'm good. I got it all together. Are you good? Are you living your life to the level on which you want to live your life? Then if you're not, then this is where it has to start. Most people aren't living to their potential. They're not the best version of themselves every day because they don't know how to be. They were never given the tools to be. And so I feel it my duty that every time someone comes to ask me about starting a business or getting on television, that I teach them these principles first. I do this online course that's 8 weeks long around emotional intelligence, and I know every time I have a graduating class that those people are going out in the world such a different version of themselves. And not only are they expressing their lives at a bigger level and becoming more successful in what they're doing, but guess what they all wind up doing? They all start teaching others about emotional intelligence. That's the power of it. They turn around and start teaching others everything I learned. And that domino effect can't happen fast enough. So I want to just keep empowering all of them to turn around and teach their families and teach their communities. Many of them started teaching it themselves because it was so powerful and transformative to their own lives. So I said earlier, when you maximize your potential, you magnify the potential in others. I just posted something last night that Tony Robbins said, great leaders don't just attract great followers. They make great leaders. When you master yourself and you master your life and you magnify your potential, you can't help but shine a bright light on somebody else so that they can see the greatness in themselves. That is such a powerful gift. How many of you had that experience where you've been able to not just help yourself, but turn around and help others find their greatness? There is no money in this world. There is no material in this world that can fill you up that same way. There's none. And if you haven't experienced it yet, I implore you to please experience it. Be very intentional about it. Every single day I wake up and I say, who can I inspire today? Whose life can I change today? Whose life can I make better today? And it might be the same homeless man that I just saw right outside of Wawa, who was opening the door for everybody. and looking at them in the eyes and saying hello and saying thank you and treating them like a human being. So to